What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of this week's Fan Mail of the Week. My name is Alex, everybody. As always, I am joining you today on this very hot summer day. Thank God for air conditioner. Alright, now before I start this, everybody, I just want to say that once again, I'm going to apologize in advance if I don't answer your question. I legitly get hundreds of questions, guys, and for me to sit here and answer every single one of them as much as I would want to, and you guys know that, there are a couple of problems. Number one, the goddamn chair. Number two, the microphone isn't wireless. So, but I did say on a couple of occasions that if I do pull off 10,000 views on one of these Fan Mail of the Weeks, I will devote myself to sit here the entire day and do an entire episode of Fan Mail of the Week. But let's not waste any more time, everybody. Let's get on with our first question of the day, which is from my good friend in video format. Here we go.
What's up, Alex, AZ Electro Kid? Are you excited for Fan Mail of the Week? No, me either. F it. Anyways, I was going to do my questions in a video format a long time ago, man. But I've been procrastinating, and I blame some of it on my stupid ass. Ugh. But anyways, I hope you enjoy these questions that I'm about to provide you, and you will answer them with your deepest thoughts. So let's begin with the questions. Question number 1. Would you rather play every instrument in the world, or be able to speak every language in the world? Question number 2. Have you ever felt embarrassed for something that your friend said or anyone said? Like, for example, that you're with a group of people, right? And they say something, and you just get that feeling like, oh my god, this idiot. Question number 3. What is the worst injury that you have ever gotten? Question number 4. I know I always bring up these childhood memory questions, but I freaking love it, you know, because childhood is one of those lifetimes that you're never going to forget. It's always going to be in your heart and memories and mind. So here's my question. When you're a kid, and I would say anyone with your friends or yourself, what is the most imaginary thing you've done? For example, me and my friends, we used to go in my backyard, we'd pick up like chains, shovels, and we just play pretend, man, you know, like swords and fighting. I mean, that's what I did. So I want to know what you did in your time with your imagination. Question number 5. Have you ever had a crush on a school teacher? Ah, so freaking hot, man. Hate living in Arizona. Alright, final question. Do you think Vegeta gets paid not to kill people? Think about that one. I hope you enjoyed the questions, man, and I was loving doing every minute of it, and hopefully I'll do more of these. And I wanted to say one more thing before I leave, is that I've seen this in all during your fan mail videos. People will say, you know, subscribe to my channel, or look at this video on my channel, or you know, I'm a YouTuber. So I think I'm gonna throw myself out there. I hate promoting myself, you know, from via YouTube's other YouTubers and stuff. But hey, you know, since a lot of people are doing it on your channel, I guess I'll do it myself. I'm a YouTuber. I am AZ Electro Kid. So you man, go check my videos out. Comment on them if you like, and I tell everyone. And you know, I'm a YouTube partner, so I love doing this. So I want to be like you, man. I freaking love it. I love what you do. You're the best, man, because you actually care for your fans, and I've never seen anyone else do that. So you know, that's inspiration, man. Thank you, and you have a good day, and God bless, man.
AZ, you are fucking amazing. I love the posters you got in the background. I love your fucking hair, man. Thank you so much for that. To answer your first question, shit, every instrument, every language. Well, I mean, technically, if you play every instrument, what good are you for, you know? I mean, like, what are you gonna try to find the brown noise and you're gonna make everybody shit their pants? If that was the case, if there was a noise that was actually real that you can make, you know, somebody shit their pants just by playing an instrument, then yeah, I'd go by instruments. But I would have to say languages, because number one, you can curse out somebody, you know, in a different language, and they wouldn't even know what the hell you're talking about. And number two, you can actually go talk to other people around the world about, you know, certain things about their culture, about their environment and whatnot. Just anything you want to know about. Like, for example, like if I were to go to Japan, right? and I know that they only release Dragon Ball Z stuff over there, I would be able to learn the language and speak Japanese with them. So that'd be pretty cool. Like I can actually fucking, you know, communicate with them and actually understand what they're talking about and whatnot. So I would have to go with language. To answer your second question, an embarrassing, oh my god, what hasn't happened that was embarrassing? I don't know if you saw my World War Z review, but Jesus Christ, those are my friends, and those will be, oh my god, they embarrassed the shit out of me. But if it was one particular moment where I had to say I was really embarrassed in front of a giant group of people, it would be the fact where one of my friends actually mentioned, because this actually happened, I couldn't hold it in, so I just said, fuck it, YOLO. So I was in the theater with my friends a long time ago, and we were watching a movie I forgot we were watching, and I really had to rip one, man, because, like, my fucking, like, intestines were, like, bursting. So I was just like, oh my god, there's people everywhere, there's just, like, girls everywhere. You know what, I don't even care. It's either I die on this chair, or I just, like, unleash Saddam Hussein's mustard gas bomb on everybody. So what I did was I fucking farted beyond any measurable standard in human fucking, like, agriculture. I farted so loud it sounded like machine guns, and my and my friend heard me, and he was just like, ah! So what he did one time was we were all going, I think we were all going out to the city or something like that, so we were all cracking jokes on each other, and then my friend goes, oh, that's not as bad as when you farted in the movie theater in front of everybody, it sounded like machine guns going off, and I'm just like, oh, why would you fucking tell them? I was just so embarrassed. I was like, oh, now they're gonna think I'm gonna fucking rip one somewhere, like, or like if we go to the club, or if we go to like the movies, or if we go out to eat, they might be expecting me to like start fucking shooting with my asshole or something. So that was actually pretty embarrassing. My worst injury, thank God I haven't like legitly broken any of my bones or like severely torn a muscle, but my worst injury I would have to say would be probably twisting my ankle. Thank God, I'm surprised I even have ankles. As a kid, I was so, you know, active in sports and whatnot. I was always a constant runner. Like, I used to just love running, whether it be playing tag, playing basketball, playing football, anything that involved with running, I would run. And one time I accidentally tripped on the curb while we were playing Manhunt, and I just severely cracked. Like, you can hear cracks in my ankle and shit. I'm surprised they even have ankles at this point, because I cracked it so many fucking times. But, you know, all I did was wrap it up in an ace bandage, and I just freaking hell had some ice on it. You know, it was swollen as shit, but pretty much it would die out after a while. But that would have to be my worst injury, so to say, quote unquote. I mean, if we're not counting teeth, if we're counting teeth, then yeah, you know, when you have like that freaking sweet tooth and you have like cavities or some shit, and they have to fucking blow a hole in your tooth just to repair it, yeah, that'll be my worst injury. But other than that, it's definitely my ankle. To answer your fourth question, childhood memories, you know, I can say the same thing about your memories, except we didn't use like shovels and whatnot. We used like broomsticks and fucking, what else we used? I remember me and my friends, we picked up some broomsticks, we picked up a garbage can and whatnot. It was just absolute. I remember I whacked my friend across the face with a stick by accident one time. He had like a giant freaking mark. But some of my childhood memories would be, I remember when I was a little kid, me and my friend used to come over and we used to build like guns out of Legos. Like, you remember that probably, right? So I used to buy so much Legos that legitimately we would build shotguns, we would build handguns, sniper rifles and whatnot. And what we would do is we would actually pretend that this is like some Resident Evil shit. So we'd run around the house pretending that there's zombies everywhere, and we would actually pretend that there's freaking mutants and tyrants running around, and we had to defend ourselves. And one of my friends accidentally, like, he tripped and he fell, and he like smacked his head on the fucking counter, and he started gushing everywhere, and that's when we all had to stop playing it. But I have so many childhood memories that I would try to make a video about it, but it's just when I was a kid, I used to do the stupidest of things. Like, for example, I used to watch Ed, Edd, and Eddy, and I used to think, like, whatever they did would work in real life. Like, digging a hole to the end of the earth and filling it up with water and telling somebody, hey, it's a swimming pool, come on, just 25 cents just to go swim. So I remember I tried doing that in the backyard, just digging a hole until I couldn't fucking move anymore, and I just dug, like, what, a foot, and that was it. I was just like, so I couldn't do that anymore. To answer your fifth question, everybody who's watching this video always had a crush on their teacher. There has to be, there can't be any person in here that never had a crush on a teacher. I certainly did. I used to have a big crush on one of my high school math teachers. Her name was Miss Leaf, and oh my, what the fucking shit is going? What the hell? What the fuck is that? Holy shit! What the fucking hell was that? Hold on, wait. I apologize, guys. What the fuck? Is that? I don't even know. Holy shit, I have to look in that today. I startled my... I wish I had a face cam. You should have saw my face. Oh my god. Anyways, what the fuck was... Anyways, her name was Miss Leaf. And let me just say, I can't even concentrate anymore. She had the best body, like, a woman can have. Like, just thick from the waist down, big from the waist up in terms of, you know, chest. She was very beautiful, and she was really close to the student's age. She was like 25, and back when I was in high school, I was like 18. So I was like, oh my god, this woman is fucking perfect. Like, I wish she would take one of us to the closet, especially me, and just start doing some nasty stuff. But unfortunately, that never happened. So, and to answer your last question, was Vegeta ever paid not to kill? I mean, fuck. At this point, I would actually believe that, because who the fuck has he killed? He killed nobody. All he managed to do is become a punching bag. That's exactly what Vegeta has become, a punching bag. I mean, the guy does not get any freaking glory. And about your promotion also, guys, check out AZ Electro Kid. This guy is fucking awesome. I'm hoping to see more from you, man, in terms of video formats and whatnot. Keep up with the work on your channel as well, man. Remember, consistency and give back to the people. I like your Mortal Kombat poster in the back, though. That shit is sick. But thank you for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from my boy, Reggie, 101R Smith. Here we go. Hey, Alex, what's up? I had an okay birthday, but it was a little bummed out that we didn't link up downtown last Friday. I'm sorry, man. But anyways, got some questions for you. All right, here we go. Question 1. How do you feel about Rob Van Dam coming back to the WWE? Is he coming back full-time or part-time? Also, I heard that he's going to feud with Curtis Axel. If that happens, would that be good? I mean... Then again, it can go either way. So, question number 2 is, with Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, is it based on Tenkaichi / Raging Blast engine, or will it be a new engine? Question number 3. I'm excited for the PlayStation 4, but there's not a lot of games I'm particularly too interested in. Should I get the system at launch or stick with my PS3 and wait until next year? Question 4 is, when is your next indie show? I would like to get tickets for me and my best friend. Question 5, do you know any nice and cute females in wrestling that I could meet? I'm single, and I think it would be cool for my first girlfriend to be a wrestler. I hope you have a good 4th of July. P.S. When are we going to chill? Reggie, as you can know, we're going to chill this weekend. But to answer your first question, Rob Van Dam. I mean, the guy's good and all. I mean, Rob Van Dam is one of my favorite wrestlers. Growing up as a kid, I remember doing frog splashes and shit. I remember I used to mimic a lot of Rob Van Dam stuff. Him against Curtis Axel would eat him alive. Curtis Axel trained people like The Rock. He trained several people, you know, to get in ring shape pretty much. And Curtis Axel is just the beast of a wrestler. Against Rob Van Dam is pretty darn fucking good. But against Curtis Axel, I don't think it's going to be a good rivalry. Rob Van Dam should go back and try to get, you know, Randy Orton, try to maybe feud against Daniel Bryan and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Curtis Axel would eat him alive. To answer your second question, it is definitely based on Tenkaichi and Raging Blast, because if you want to look at the trailer, you can kind of see Tenkaichi / Raging Blast style of fighting, except everybody's charging each other and whatnot. It's actually pretty cool, Reggie. If there's any Dragon Ball Z game for you to get, it's definitely going to be Battle of Z, because they're going to have Super Saiyan God Goku along with Bills and Whis. Definitely, they have to have Bills and Whis, because why would you have a Super Saiyan God Goku and not have Bills or Whis in the game? Along with what-if characters, that's what I want to see. I mean, I wonder what they're going to do next. But, to answer your third question, the PlayStation 4 is going to be kind of cheap compared to Xbox One, but the Xbox One's DRM has been reversed, so that means the Xbox One is going to be like the Xbox 360. Same thing goes for the PS4. The PS4 is going to be like the PS3, except both machines are, you know, upgraded and mechanized to, you know, work on the next generation consoles. Well, next generation software and hardware, excuse me. But honestly, man, there are good games, and I can name some off the bat right now. You got Killzone, you got Battlefield, you have Call of Duty, which everybody's gonna get either way. But what else do you got? You got Titanfall coming out for the Xbox. You got good games. I mean, I think you should stick with the PS3 until March. And the reason why I say March is because it's always around March / you know, May, June-ish that good games start coming out, you know. So who knows what they got planned up for the PS4. But if I were you, I would get the PS4 and I would get the Xbox One. Granted, it's gonna cost, I'm not gonna lie to you, but this is why you save up now. Save up now. So by the time this year, well, by the time this time next year, you'll already have both consoles, or if not, you'll have one. And you'll be able to put up some episodes on your show and whatnot, because I've been watching your show actually, and I would love to see some footage from the PlayStation 4 go on your channel as well. So to answer your fourth question, all right, I wrestled on June 23rd. I wrestled my opponent and whatnot. You can go find the match on my second channel, which is Evolution Chronicles. The next indie show actually is going to be big. It's going to be Ring of Honor. Yes. We will be wrestling Ring of Honor, guys, and it's going to be Ring of Honor versus House of Glory, which is going to be me, my coach, Amazing Red, Brian Excel, my peers, Anthony Gango, Andy Lee Ray, True Talent, all that kind of stuff. We're going to be going against, you know, Michael Elgin, you know, Adam Cole, Kevin Steen. So, you know, the Briscoes are going to be there. So it's just going to be fucking spectacular, man. And whether I lose, whether I win, I'm going out with a bang. And if it's against Ring of Honor, guys, whew, I am going to fucking explode in that ring. So the next indie show, I'm gonna give it a date right now, August 18th. And if you want tickets, I will get tickets for you, man. And to answer your fifth question, honestly, personally, for me, I don't really know that many females in wrestling that are just like legit hot or whatever. Everybody's a whore. You know, not saying any specific names or whatnot, but you can always try by actually going to the show and then interacting with people. You know, that's always a good thing. If you come to one of my shows, I'll try my best to try to introduce you and whatnot. But definitely, in terms of females, there are very Smash Mouth style females that I've seen. In particular, I saw one wrestler who's just a beast. She is a monster. I mean, I remember when she got her fucking face split open, like legit by accident, but you know, she kept going, and that was just unreal. But no pun intended for me. But definitely, man, for the next show, I'm gonna try my best to get you in, and I hope you enjoy it, because it's gonna be Ring of Honor taking us on. So let's just see what happens there. But thank you for your question, Reggie. On to the next question, which is from ALH Studios. ALH Studios back, Alex. I have some more questions for you. Oh god, here we go. Thanks for answering my questions last week, because I know how many messages you get, and I know how many people don't get their questions answered. And once again, thank you for answering my questions. So anyway, here we go. Okay, question number 1. Where do you see yourself in 10 years time? Question 2, when is your birthday? Question 3, how many languages do you speak? Question 4, what do you think of the new YouTube layout? Question 5, do you think that Super Saiyan Bardock will be in the next Dragon Ball Z video game, considering how he was in DBZ Connect, which was the newest DBZ game except for the HD collection? Question 6, if you could choose one person from DBZ for Majin Buu to absorb, who would it be? Oh, I can already name that right off the bat. Question number 7, Future Gohan had 13 years to train from when Goku died to when he died. Why couldn't Future Gohan, after 13 years of training, be able to defeat the androids, especially considering that he has Future Trunks to help him too? Thank you for answering my questions last week, and hopefully this week. I would like to say that you have now become my #1 favorite YouTuber. Thank you, man. And the reason for this is because of 2 things. Number 1 is because of how nice you are and how you treat your fans so well. You are living proof that someone that has hundreds of thousands of fans can be a really nice person. You're gonna make me cry. Yeah. Alright, and for that, you are an inspiration. Thank you, man. The second reason is because the content you release is always entertaining, always keeps me laughing, and some of the best I've ever watched. Thank you, man. Also, did you watch the video for my last fan mail? If you did, what did you think of it? I would like to tell you that I fixed the flickering in my modding videos and the new graphics card type. Oh, pretty good. I gotta check it out finally. Where I left off? Shit. And I will put an example of a video I improved, and also should be doing more advanced in this summer. Okay, good. And my name is Aaron. Oh shit, Aaron! Fuck! You're just like Paul's brother. Shit! In the ALH Studios are my initials. I know that you have a friend called Aaron. Wow, we're going to, and now you have two. Nice to meet you, Alex. I am Aaron. How are you today? Hope your day is fine. See you next week, Alex. Nah, goodbye, Aaron. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. To answer your first question, where do I see myself 10 years from now? In the WWE. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to stay. I want to be in the WWE. That's something that I really want to go and do for the rest of my life, and that's where I want to be. To answer your second question, when is my birthday? My birthday is January 11th, 1992. To answer your third question, is how many languages can I speak? I can speak 2 languages. Question number 4, what do I think of the new YouTube layout? It fucking sucks. It stinks. I hate the new YouTube layout. They should go back to the original one because this one sucks. It's just crap. I hate it. It just takes away a lot of creation, so fuck it. To answer your 5th question, Super Saiyan Bardock, I would love to see Super Saiyan Bardock in the next game because I truly believe that Super Saiyan Bardock could have an effect on the next Dragon Ball Z games because as Super Saiyan Bardock, you know, it would actually bring more, you know, interesting things into the complex. Like, for example, they could do a what if story, like a what if Super Saiyan Bardock fought Frieza, or what if Super Saiyan Bardock fought Goku, or, you know, stuff like that. So pretty much for Bardock, I would love to see him definitely in the game, especially for Dragon Ball Z Battle Z. To answer your 6th question, somebody that Majin Buu can absorb. I would love to see Majin Buu absorb Broly because he would have incredible power if he did so, and plus his look, Majin Buu's look would just he would look so badass. I believe Majin Buu should also have absorbed, possibly have absorbed Vegito. That would be pretty good to see how he would look. He'd probably look like Super Buu Gohan absorbed, except with like different colors for his clothing. But definitely Broly, Vegito, and if I had to pick one more, it would have to be Cell. I want to see how powerful he could become with Cell in his system, you know? And to answer your last question, the only reason why Future Gohan, you know, didn't really do good is because the training from his time and the training from Goku's time is completely different due to several different reasons. Goku and everybody else trained under very intense circumstances, and they actually fought, you know, many different opponents, and you know, they actually have experience they can go into the time chamber, they can do all sorts of things, you know, whereas, you know, Gohan from the future, along with Future Trunks, they really didn't have, you know, any place to train because wherever they go, I'm sure, you know, the androids would follow them and whatnot. So technically, you know, they didn't really have the opportunity to get stronger due to the fact that they were always being hunted and they would always, you know, be on the defensive, sort of say, against the androids. But personally, for me, I really do think that they should have, you know, made Future Gohan seem a little stronger, but it is what it is. So, and as for your last week's video, no, I did not see it. I'm not gonna lie to you and sit here and say I saw it. So I'm definitely gonna see the one you posted up as well. Keep up the good work. That's all I have to say, man. But thank you, Aaron. On to the next question, which is from Mexican King 93. Hey, Alex, Gio again. Sorry for my message. It was long last time. I will definitely keep it short this time. On to the questions. All right, here we go. Question 1. If you could, would you do a big meetup with your fans like some other YouTube stars? Question 2. Who do you think would win, Broly or Hulk? I already had that answer. I answered that question so many times. All right. Question 3. Do you think anyone else can? Well, do you think anyone can make sense of Dragon Ball Z movie? All right, wait. And what's the timeline of the movie? All right, so you're trying to say, can anyone make sense of the DBZ movie Fusion Reborn? Okay. Question 4. What would your picture perfect day, picture party scenario be? Oh my god, what's wrong with me today? Example, New Year's Day, party, birthday, etc. Okay. Question 5. If you can create a character in Dragon Ball Z, what would they be like? Even a new race, doesn't matter. Thank you for answering my questions last week. God bless you, man. Even if you are from North Carolina, holla at your boy. We got you. Aw, shit, nigga, I'm from New York. I'll swing down in North Carolina. I mean, I have a friend in South Carolina, so thanks again. Team blessed. PS. Fuck it. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, Gio, to answer your first question, honestly, I would love to do that. I would love to have a big meeting with everybody. Just But for me, my picture, you know, meet with everybody is just, I don't want to meet up with you guys and just go, you know, hey, what's up? I like, if I'm gonna meet up with everybody, I want us all to have fun. Like, go to fucking Six Flags, go to Disney, go somewhere, you know, have like some memorable moment, you know, like do something out of the norm, sort of say, you know, just everybody just goes and has a good time, you know. I would definitely love that. That's actually something that I would love to do. To answer your second question, I already answered this before, but I'll answer it again. The only reason why I would say Broly would win is because Hulk can't survive in space. Broly can. If Broly blew up the planet, then what does that mean for Hulk? You know, that is a pretty big explosion. You know, I doubt Hulk can survive that. But even if he could, he'd be drifting in space. You know, where else would he go? You know. To answer your third question, Fusion Reborn, if I believe, you know, took place approximately maybe 3 to 5 years after the Kid Buu saga. That's at least for the timeline. As for Janemba, he pretty much absorbed all of the dark souls and the dark evil and all that kind of shit that has been, you know, dormant within Otherworld and whatnot. So that includes the powers of many enemies like Cell and Frieza, and from what I'm assuming at least, like Kid Buu and all that kind of stuff. So that's where I believe Janemba was born. Janemba was born out of the dark spirits and the dark souls and the negative energy out of every living thing being processed into good. So to answer your fourth question, my picture perfect party scenario, honestly, it would probably be New Year's, because New Year's is like that time where it's just fuck it, you know, like everybody has fun. It's not just you. I love my birthday. I mean, shit, I'll go out and do whatever, but it's not everybody, you know. Something like New Year's you can get away with because everybody's partying. It's not just you. So my picture perfect party scenario would be one big night in New York City, Times Square. Once the ball drops, you just hit the clubs. You start hitting everything. Everybody just has a ball. You know, if people want to go home later that night with a partner, you go home with a partner. So, I mean, personally for me, that's my picture perfect party scenario. To answer your fifth and last question, honestly, I would create a character called Raikon, and his origin, his moral would be, he would be the son of Broly. Can you imagine if Broly had a son? How awesome would that be? You know, like just totally unpredictable like his father, totally like just insane, pretty much stronger than his dad, able to achieve, you know, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 2 and whatnot. So having, you know, his son by the name of Raikon, you know, the son of Broly, that would be incredible for me. So that's exactly who I would create personally for me. But thank you for your questions, man. God bless you. And if I ever decide to go to North Carolina, I'm definitely gonna let you guys know. And if you guys got me, then let's all go down to North Carolina and hang out. But thank you, man. On to the next question, which is from White 33 Lion. Thank you, bro. You are the best. Told me to stay strong and keep on doing what I'm doing for me, and just and have fun doing it. I am using the one, staying positive and telling my friends to stay strong and keeping them on the right path. That's good for you, man. Always do that. You always want to do that. You always want to pretty much inspire people, inspire your family and whatnot. So no one had ever done that for me like you did. I'm going to keep going with my channel and see where it goes. Okay, on to the questions. All right, here we go. Question 1. What would you think... Wait, what would you think of you having a brother? How would that affected your past bad choices? Oh, Jesus, if I had a fucking brother. Do you think that you would be the same, or would you have a different personality than you do now? Question 2, how would you feel if your mom came up to you before you made this video and told you that you are adopted? Oh, fuck. Why did you... would you have still made this video telling us yes or no? Question 3, I have a Freemasons book. Do you think the person that wrote it is still alive? Well, actually, that depends, but yeah, next question. Question number 4, do you think they would ever make a Teen Titans movie? Question 5, do you listen to Korn? Favorite band, just went to the concert of theirs. Oh, really? How was it? Tell me how was it, okay? Question 6, how's the chair? Do not mention the chair. Don't ever mention the chair. Ever. Maybe you should put a pillow or two as you sit. Well, I tried that, but what if I have to let some gas out? I'm gonna start farting all over my pillows. Like, come on, man. Question 7. Would you allow your awesome subs to send you any random video and you like it and you post it on your channel? Absolutely. Question 8. What do you think about this? Future Trunks comes back and he stays not to fight but to plant a seed, and he has a daughter which the Trunks of his time trains, and she becomes the first Super Saiyan. Is that Super Saiyan God? Why would you want to have... Okay, question number 9. Will Sony Pulse headset work for the PS4? Question 10. Are you going to do a Let's Play of Hero Mode? P.S. I love Arizona drink. P.S. I think if TN were to get this get his full true hidden powers unlocked, he would be the strongest, on par with even Goku. Wow. So you're saying he'd be on par with Goku? I doubt that, man. Alright, to answer your first question, if I had a brother, I would fucking be pissed. Because I would have to share shit. I would have to fucking listen to him. I would have to just... I mean, it would not affect my personality. But this is one thing, you know. Thank God I was a lonely child, because, like, you know, I was just always to myself and keep it to myself and just doing what I had to do. If I had a brother, it would be bad, but at the same time, it'd be good. I would have somebody to play video games with. I would have somebody to commentate with. I would have somebody to go to the gym with which is that's very important. I would have somebody that I would wrestle. Maybe it would be me versus my brother one day. That would have been awesome. But you know what? Since I don't, it is what it is. So I can't really change that now, can I? To answer your second question, my mom came up to me and said I was adopted. I would be pissed to like every degree. Would I not make this video? I would definitely make this video, and I would tell you guys, like, all right, you know what, I was adopted, fuck my parents. But apparently and unfortunately, fortunately, I'm not an adopted fucking person. So I was actually born through my maja. So I don't know, if you're adopted, there's nothing wrong with that, except I just blame the parents. If somebody were to just leave their kid behind just to go do whatever they have to do, that's just wrong. You don't leave a child. So to answer your third question, it depends on what Freemason book you're talking about. Certain authors and certain people have died making books like that. So I mean, for me, I don't know. I mean, it all depends on what book you're talking about. If is it the bloodlines of the Illuminati? I mean, I really don't know. So personally, for me, I can't really say. So I mean, read it, look up the author, and see if he's alive. To answer your fourth question, Teen Titans. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but nope. I doubt they're gonna make the Teen Titans movie. Why would they? I mean, all right. You know what? Actually, hold on. If you want to look at what Hollywood's doing now, they're running out of ideas. So, Teen Titans, yeah, but definitely not within like the next 10 years or so. Hell no. Maybe later on down the road, but like in the next 5 to 7 years, will they make it? No, definitely not. They're sticking to Marvel and DC for now. That until we see like more Mortal Kombat movies or X-Men movies and shit like that. Do I listen to Korn? I don't listen to Korn as much as I do with my other favorite bands like Disturbed and Linkin Park and all that. But I do listen to them from here, here and there. As for the concert, I've always wanted to go to one, but for them to come to New York is just like I hardly even hear about that. So I can't really say anything about that. To answer your sixth question, my chair is horrible, man. I'm always leaning. If you actually go watch my my video of my dog training, the second video, you actually get to see my chair, and I actually showed it. So that's very interesting. I mean, it looks like a good chair, but it's just fucking dang it. To answer your seventh question, if you guys want to send me videos, go on ahead, just send it to me, but you have to put a good title on it for me to see. Like, for example, you can just put Alex, check out my video, or or you could do Alex video for fan mail. Yeah, there we go. Just put Alex video for fan mail or something like that, and to answer your eighth and last, well, not at last, but your eighth question, Future Trunks, why would he come back just to plant the seed? Like what, he couldn't have done that in the past or what, or in the future or whatnot? Like, why would he want to go back? That right there doesn't make any sense whatsoever. If anything, I think he should go back and tell everybody what's going on in his time, and tell them that there's a new enemy that he can't defeat, and he needs everybody to go to his time so they can, you know, stop him or her or them. You know, that'd be pretty good. Pretty much that'd be very interesting to see, to actually see the Z fighters go into the future to fight this one enemy. You know. To answer your 9th question, will Sony Pulse headset work on the PS4? From what I'm hearing right now, it's a yes and a no. The headsets may be compatible with the PS4, but as of right now, I'm not entirely sure. They haven't released anything yet. So, to answer your last question, am I going to play Hero Mode? Yes, I am, and you better get ready for that because I am going to start ripping people's bows off. But thank you for your question, man. God bless you, and I hope you keep up what you're doing, man. Don't ever give up. On to the next question, which is from True HD Entertainment. Hey, Alex, I have not been watching your fan mails of the week lately. Oh, really? Why not? So I don't know if you got any of the messages, so I'm going to do this questions. LOL. I don't see anything funny in this, True HD. Watch the damn fan mails. All right, here we go. Question 1. Do you think if there was a fusion between Vegito and Gogeta, he'd be unstoppable? Tell me why. It should be obvious, right? Question 2. Have you ever heard of this game called Elswag? Check it out. It's a great game. Okay. Question 3. What would you do if someone came to your doorstep and just gave you $500 million? Question 4. What is the most horrible game you've ever played? I think Sonic 06. So many damn glitches and so many fucked up storylines. I barely finished it. Question 5. Why does Akira dislike Vegeta so much? Vegeta has so much potential to ascend to any Super Saiyan levels. Akira won't just do it. Okay. I'm done here. But I'm sure to check out Elsbrook. It's a fun game, and I think you and Paul and others may start playing on it. You will get a shitload of views because people watch that stuff. If you end up doing a Let's Play, I'll assist you by sending me a message. Let me know. P.S. Yamcha should have been removed from Dragon Ball Z Universe and just let Bills just touch instant death. Yes, Bills should have just tapped him once, and that should have been the end of it. To answer your first question, if Vegito and Gogeta fused, would that make him unstoppable? I mean, yeah, like, who would be able to match up a being like that? Seriously, like, even if you were to think of every single character combined, who do you think can legitly stop Vegito and Gogeta? Number one, their name would be like Gogito or something like that, but the point is they would be unstoppable, untouchable. Like, even if you have every enemy ever that ever lived fuse, right? That includes Bills and Whis. That's still, I think, wouldn't be enough. Well, nah. I still think that wouldn't be enough. Maybe if everybody combined their powers, they would be enough just to be on par with their normal levels. But what if Gogeta, you know, transformed into a Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3? That would be the end of everything. I mean, there's nothing that can touch that. Not even close. To answer your second question, I never heard of the game. Since you're saying go check it out, I'm going to go look into it and see what kind of game it is first. Now, I'm not just going to get into any game that I don't really have an interest in, so definitely going to go check that out. To answer your third question, what would I do if somebody just gave me $500 million? First thing I would ask is, what's the catch? What do you want in exchange, and where did this money come from? Because nobody's just going to give you $500 million and walk off your doorstep. To answer your fourth question, I think the worst game for me would possibly be Don King's Fight Night. Prize Fighter. Actually, yeah, Prize Fighter. There we go. Sorry, that's that Fight Night. It is definitely Prize Fighter because that game was a fucking piece of shit of a game. It was an embarrassment of a fucking boxing game, and it was just pure shit. So that was the worst game I ever played. And to answer your last question, Akira's favorite character has always been Piccolo. He loved Piccolo, you know, so much so that it was a representation of how he felt at the time, and he loved Piccolo's overall look and whatnot. So he just loves Piccolo. He hates Vegeta, and you know, other than that, we can't really say anything else because we don't know really much about. I mean, we don't know what he's gonna do next with Vegeta. So I mean, we're all to speculate, but we really don't know for sure on how exactly he's going to play Vegeta. But I mean, then again, he could utilize Vegeta. He may not. I mean, I'm hoping that he does. But if he doesn't, then fuck you! What the hell? But thank you for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from DBZ Fan. Yo, what's up, Alex? This is my 3rd week sending you fan mail, and you did not answer them, so I'm trying to send this one in. Answer in the questions. All right, here we go. Question 1. I know you hate Yamcha and Chaozu, but who would win if those two were to fight each other? Question 2. What if Dodoria and Zarbon betrayed Frieza, and Frieza got super mad at them? I guess you could say. You put the. So it would be Dodoria and Zarbon versus Frieza Force form. Not other forms, just the first one with the horns. Okay. Question 3. Have you ever watched One Piece? If so, what is your opinion? Thanks for the questions. P.S. F you, Yamcha! F you, Chaozu! F you, Brock Lesnar! And it could be the legendary Super Swine. To answer your first question, definitely Chaozu, because if he grabs a hold of Yamcha and just blows himself up like he did against what's his face, then yeah, I think Chaozu would definitely eliminate Yamcha easy. To answer your second question, not even close, man. Frieza would decimate them. Frieza would decimate Zarbon. Frieza would decimate Dodoria. That wouldn't even be a fight, my friend. And to answer your third question, no, I have not watched One Piece. I saw bits and pieces of the crossover with Dragon Ball Z and One Piece. But in terms of animes, I mean, I'm a Digimon guy. I'm a Dragon Ball Z guy. I'm a Pokemon guy. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I'm sort of like a Gundam fan also, but as for other animes as well, I'm trying, man. It's not easy to get into animes these days. I'm trying real hard with Naruto as well. So, but thank you for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from David Brown. Just gonna get right into the questions. All right, here we go. Question number 1. How do you feel about my opinion about hating Goku in the last fan mail I sent? Question 2. Would you please do a Let's Play on Gears 4 for Xbox One? Question 3. How do you feel about being no new news on WWE 2K14, no gameplay, etc.? Question 4. I love Dead Island, so fun. So what would be the best for me to buy? Oh, okay, I see where you're coming from. All right. Dead Island, Riptide, The Walking Dead games I haven't seen, Shonen or 3 zombie games. Resident Evil, State of Decay, or Evil Dead. Question number 5. Do more Raging Blast Let's Plays, plus do a bonus fights and burst limit and show us, lol. Just wanted to say you love DBZ. Well, I just sent as much as possible. Thanks for keeping us up with the DBZ content. Hope that I'm not boring you or annoying this with the fan mails. PSS, screw you, Grill. PSS, Jericho voice Yamcha, you will please. Will you please shut the hell up? I wish you would do that in real life. Oh my god, how awesome would that be? PSSSSSSSS. My god, how many S's? If we ever do get a great DBZ game, I would want it to be Burst Limit 2 or Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Well, pretty much the new game is Battle of Z. So, to answer your first question, if you hate Goku, that's perfectly fine. I know a lot of people who hate Goku and love Vegeta instead. That's perfectly normal. You know, it's common in the Dragon Ball Z universe, and I don't expect people to love Goku. I don't even expect people to love Vegeta. A lot of people prefer Gohan over both guys, so that's just pretty much that. To answer your second question, I'm most definitely going to do one on Gears of War 4 when it comes out for the Xbox One. When will it drop? It ain't gonna be this year, and it ain't gonna be next year, so will it be possibly 2015-ish? I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I mean, hopefully we're gonna get one, so. To answer your third question about WWE 2K14, well, The Rock is gonna be on the cover, so no surprise there. I already knew that a couple months in advance. But will it be as good as WWE 2K? Well, 2K. Do you hear me right now? WWE 13. Personally, for me, it does have a lot of potential from the sources that I've been getting in contact with and pretty much reading articles. They improved the game so much that it's going to blow WWE 13 out the water. Pretty much for its mechanics, GM mode is back, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's not confirmed yet, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens and how they're going to present the game. To answer your fourth question, I would definitely say go buy State of Decay. State of Decay is really good. If you want to get another great zombie game, definitely go get The Walking Dead. Not the actual Instant Predator thingamajiggy. Get the other one instead. The one with Clementine in it. You know, that's the one that's going to be great for you. Definitely keep you up in the night playing that game. It's just so awesome. That and State of Decay. And to answer your last question, Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit and Raging Blast. I'm still doing Raging Blast. I mean, I don't know where you got the concept that I wasn't, but I'm still doing that. So, as for Burst Limit, I'm going to have to go back and try to see if I could. If I can, then I can't. Well, but thank you for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Lucky Scooby Bar 101. Hey, Alex, I'm kind of new to your channel, but do you do amateur wrestling or pro wrestling, WWE style? Because I am a national champion in Australia. Was it Australia? P.S. I love your videos. Good work. To answer your question, yes, I do wrestle WWE style, pro wrestling style. I was an amateur wrestler back in my high school, so pretty much I am very familiar with both backgrounds. But as a professional, I am doing professional WWE style wrestling. But thank you for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Lala Guy 100. Oh, this is a brand new person. Hey, Alex, I love your videos, and in my opinion, you are the best YouTuber of all time. Really? If you really think I'm the best of all time, we should have like a YouTuber series awards toward the end of the year, and let's see if I'm going to be in it this time. No one is even comparable. Wow, really? Thanks, man. You are awesome. Anyways, I just wanted to ask a few questions. All right, let's shoot. Question 1. If you were ever able to become a famous rapper, what would your name be? Question 2. If you had three wishes, what would they be? Question 3. Would you rather get would you rather get kneed in the balls? Oh, would I rather get kneed? You spelled need, by the way. You spelled that wrong. Would I get kneed in the balls by Zangief? Oh shit. Stick your balls in a giant pencil sharpener or play Russian roulette. Thanks a lot for answering my questions. Love your videos and goodbye. P.S. Fuck you, Squid! Fuck up! And fuck you, Alex JK. You better be JKing. To answer your first question, what would my famous rapper name be? I'd probably be called Guns. I don't know. That if I could just think of something, it'd just be Guns. That's it, or some shit like that. To answer your second question, if I had 3 wishes, what would they be? My first wish would be immortality. My second wish would be pretty much rid the world of hunger, disease, and viruses and war. And my last wish would be if I had the abilities to fly, have super strength, pretty much become like fucking Superman or some shit, or Goku, you know. Therefore, I could be like the fucking guardian of the world, and you know, if somebody's in distress or some shit, I'll just fly over there and beat the crap out the guy. Not only that, but personally for me, I would love to fly out of orbit and fly around in space, but yet know how to get, you know, back home, because I would want to travel to other planets and see what the hell is going on over there. Like, hey, what's up? My name's Alex. I'm just coming here to see what the hell you guys are doing on your planet. And to answer your last fucking most painful question, it'd probably be probably get kneed in the nuts by Zangief, because I am not sticking my balls in no fucking pencil sharpener, that's for one. But thank you for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from, look at that, the Saiyan returns. Saiyan Gamer. Way to go, Alex. You put me in your 2 previous fan mails. You're freaking awesome. Anyways, here are my questions, and maybe I could be your signature fan mail guy. Ah, I see what you're doing, you son of a bitch. All right, question 1. Warning, long reading ahead. Fuck. Alright. What if Goku never reached Super Saiyan 3, but when Vegeta gave his speech about why he became Majin, he transformed into a Super Saiyan 3, defeated Goku and almost killed Majin Buu, but didn't know about Majin Buu because he didn't know about his regeneration, so later he became Super Buu. This will lead up to Vegeta fighting Gotenks, but I'm not sure who would win because Gotenks couldn't go Super Saiyan 3 with Goku not being able to demonstrate it, and even if they could have killed him, they would have, what is that? Okay, when Super Buu does arrive, he would have to absorb Gotenks, so Vegeta would try to blow himself up to free his son and fail. Okay, when Mr. Gohan through Goku and Vegeta getting the Supreme Kai's planet, but instead Goku fighting Kid Buu, Vegeta would become a Super Saiyan 3 until Goku had the energy for a Spirit Bomb. You've always said Vegeta needed his moment. That's a very interesting thing. I agree with some of it, but I disagree with a lot too, but I'm going to get into that. Question number 2. Okay, so here is an alternative to the family Super Saiyan I talked about last week about your receive the power form of blood. Okay, I see the Saiyan bloodline. Okay. Question 3. Do you prefer the DB Kai theme, Dragon Soul, or Child? I fucking hate Dragon Soul. Question number 4, last week I didn't explain question 8 the way I meant about Trunks facing his father. I meant, what if he was around the same age as Gohan and he decided to fight Majin Vegeta, and the rage of his father acted like this and made him transform into a Super Saiyan 2. Question number 5, what character besides anime characters do you want to see in the new Super Smash Brothers? Oh, okay, alright, the new Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U, alright. Question 6, I think Future Trunks should have defeated Cell because he was the one who came back in time to save him in the first place. Would you agree? Question 7, how well would Goku do in the battle against Kid Buu as a canon Super Saiyan 4 version? Okay. Question 8, what if Raikon achieved the Super Saiyan form above all others? What would it be, and what would the design be? Question 9, would it be cool for Goku to have an apprentice? Question 10, it would be awesome for some DBZ related company to have a worldwide contest for 5 or 6 fan-made DBZ characters to be put in the series. Would you submit Raikon? Hell yeah. Well, sorry for the really long fan mails. Would be in line. Okay, next time. I hope you continue to. Okay, P.S. Finish Buster! I can't believe I just did it like that. P.S.S. I bet I am the first to say Finish Buster. Yeah, you actually pretty are. P.S.S. Screw you, Pasquale! Paul Squale. Alright, to answer your first question, yes and no. I do believe that Goku should have kept Super Saiyan 3 hidden from Vegeta. I think everything should have be alright, from the part where they fought up until when Vegeta blew himself up against Majin Buu, I think that should have stayed because that would have given it a lot of significance. After Kid Buu, after Vegeta comes back, of course, and the fusions of Vegeta and all that kind of stuff, I think everything should be kept the same until the Kid Buu saga, and then once pretty much Vegeta fought Kid Buu while Goku was charging up. Actually, no, prior to that, they were doing rock, paper, scissors. Vegeta picked first instead of Goku. So Vegeta's fighting, he's struggling, he gets beat. Goku goes in there, Super Saiyan 3, he's holding it up against Kid Buu. Vegeta's watching, he's like, why, Kakarot? Why are you able to hold your own and I can't? What makes you different than I am? Like, why? Why is this? And as he's talking to himself, you see tears fall down his eyes, like, because he can't achieve his perfect form. He can't achieve the level that he always wanted to achieve. So as he's crying and, like, pretty much bashing himself while he watches Goku battle Kid Buu, Goku's getting decimated by Kid Buu, and Goku can't even hold his own. And that's when he sees Goku fall, and Kid Buu about to kill Goku. Vegeta just snaps, and like just how Gohan transformed into a Super Saiyan 2 against Cell, Vegeta transforms into a Super Saiyan 3, charges Kid Buu, he tries to fight him off, boom, 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 they're going at it. Kid Buu is in shock, because he's like, oh shit, there's 2 of you now? So Kid Buu's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with Vegeta. Vegeta can't even hold his own. He falls back with Goku. Both of them become full-powered Super Saiyan 3s. Kid Buu's just standing there. He's in shock, but yet he's still crazy. He's like, come on, bring it on, both of you. So both Vegeta and Goku charge at him. They're fighting him, whatever. They can't hold him back. Pretty much Goku and Vegeta as Super Saiyan 3s resort to one final move. It is the combined attack of the Kamehameha and the Final Flash. Pretty much just like they did in Super Buu's body when they put their hands together for the Kamehameha / Final Flash. Vegeta puts his hands out for the Final Flash. Goku puts his hands on top of Vegeta's hands for the Kamehameha. They both superpower, they charge up, and then Kid Buu's about to unleash his ultimate attack. Both mega attacks are thrown at each other. It's a struggle back and forth. Kid Buu's pushing, Goku and Vegeta are pushing. And then Goku and Vegeta have like their ultimate like final roar, and they just like unleash all their power. They push Kid Buu's energy back. Kid Buu can't hold it back. He just gets obliterated by the final Kamehameha. Pretty much Goku and Vegeta fall from the sky as Super Saiyan 3s, descending back into their normal forms. They fall, they hit the ground, Dende revives them, and then that would have been awesome because both of them would have won, and that would have given Vegeta his moment because he did something very important as well. To answer your second question, receive the power from your blood, having to get, well, genes, like the ancestors, I still think ancestry shouldn't be involved at all because those are past Saiyans, whether it was an alternative, family or just canon family or not, ancestry should not be touched in terms of gathering energy at all, at least for me, and it's not. To answer your third question, definitely I prefer Head Chala over Dragon Soul any day of the week, and I'm just going to leave it at that. To answer your fourth question, I do agree with Trunks turning Super Saiyan 2, but I do believe that Trunks should have killed Cell as a Super Saiyan 2. But Super Saiyan 2 Trunks versus Majin Vegeta, I still think Majin Vegeta would completely smash Trunks. I don't even think Trunks would stand a chance against Vegeta. Majin Vegeta especially, he would smash Trunks into the fucking ground. You know, there's absolutely no way. So I would have to go with Vegeta actually. Sorry. To answer your fifth question, what would I want included in Super Smash Brothers? That's pretty much a tricky question. I mean, there's a few things that I would like to see included, like maybe Lugia. Lugia would be pretty fucking cool. But you're saying not anime related, so all right. Well, if we're talking out of the norm, I would love to see you know, somebody like Master Chief in there, or maybe even Kratos in Super Smash Brothers. How awesome would that be? Even though it's not possible, but still, you know, at least for me, you have Kratos, you'll have Master Chief, you'll have several characters actually. So I mean, but right now off the top of my head, I can't really think of any. Those would have to be my two right there. To answer your sixth question, just like I said, Trunks should have been the one that killed Cell, hands down. I mean, Gohan, he could have held his own, but then Trunks saw all the devastation and carnage, and that's when he just decided to just say, fuck it, you know, I'm going all out, and pretty much just goes against Cell and beats him. To answer your seventh question, Kid Buu would lose real bad. If there was a Super Saiyan 4 canon, Kid Buu would not stand a chance. There's absolutely no way Kid Buu could have stood a chance against the Super Saiyan 4, not even in the least, not even close. To answer your eighth question, the design of Raikon's Super Saiyan form. Well, for me, if Super Saiyan 4 was canon, I would make Raikon reach Super Saiyan 4. Pretty much instead of having, you know, all that regular fur or whatever, I would make him rather have like green fur, pretty much green and black hair, you know, stripes or whatnot. Like I would make Raikon's Super Saiyan 4 design look sick. Taking back to his father, Broly. Definitely incorporate green aura, yellow aura, all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, green, yellow lightning. Just I would make Raikon an absolute fucking beast, man. But definitely I would have him reach Super Saiyan 4 at least. If not that, then definitely Super Saiyan 3 if you want to look at it from a certain standpoint. To answer your ninth question straight off the bat, no, Goku should not have an apprentice. Goku is Goku, and that's it. And to answer your last question, I would definitely enter Raikon, and it would have to be up to everybody else if they would want to see him, you know, be in it, if they would actually resurrect or do something like that. But personally for me, I would definitely enter Raikon in there, and then let's just see what happens from there. But thank you for your question, man. On to the next question. My ass hurts. I swear to God, if I had a wireless mic, I would be laying down doing this all day. Nathan Fisher. Hello, Alex. I'm back with more questions. First, let me say, you got my name wrong, but I don't care, but you know. Question 1. What wrestler do you think or has the best theme music out of everybody? Question 2. What is your favorite Undertaker moment? Question 3. Did you hear that Rob Van Dam is returning at Money in the Bank? And that Christian returned at Raw after Payback? Question 4. Did you know that John Cena's armband is as big as a normal man's headband? Are you serious? That's fucking big. Well, let me see something real quick. John Cena's headband is as big as a normal man's head. I'm trying to fit that. God damn, that guy has fucking giant steroid biceps. Question 5. Have you ever watched the Angry Video Game Nerd? If not, you need to go check them out. They are hilarious. Question 6. Who do you think is the worst wrestler of all time? Oh man. Question 7, what material, I was about to say martial art. What material in Minecraft do you like the most? Question 8, what do you think would have happened if Goku and Vegeta messed up the fusion a second time on Geneva? Question 9, what is your favorite soda? Question 10, try to answer this. Why do we laugh? Question 11. What is the funniest video you've ever seen? Alright, I'm done with the questions. Sorry for making you read all of them. P.S. I'd really love to meet you. I live in Georgia, and I know you live in New York, sad face. As a matter of fact, I've been to Georgia. I had to go to Georgia to go fly out to Alabama. So, I saw the Georgia International, airport and whatnot, but I was never actually in Georgia. So, PSS, why do ghosts love to scare the living shit out of us? PSSS, here's a video of the MLP thing I was talking about. All right. To answer your first question, who do I think has the best theme song out of everybody? I like Mark Henry's theme song. I think out of right now, Triple H has the best. I mean, personally for me, his theme is just so badass. But if we're talking everybody as a whole, on the current roster, it's like CM Punk, Randy Orton, Triple H. Who else do I think has a good theme song? I'm trying to think. Well, there are a few. I just can't think at the moment, but there are definitely a few. What is my favorite Undertaker moment? If we're talking matches, it is definitely Shawn Michaels Undertaker WrestleMania 25. If we're talking moments, then it is when he definitely threw Mankind off that cell and when he chokeslammed him through the cell. That when I saw that match back in like 97, 96, oh my god, man, I fucking went crazy in my house. I went crazy. I used to chokeslam my teddy bear off the fucking top of the closet. I was just insane. After I saw that shit, I was like, The Undertaker has now solidified his #1 spot in my fucking book. To answer your third question, yes, I heard about Rob Van Dam and I heard about Christian. I actually saw Rob Van Dam a couple of days ago. I saw him perform. I saw him wrestle at a FWE shows, against Tommy Dreamer. So Tommy Dreamer, a really good person. I met with Tommy Dreamer twice. I spoke with Tommy Dreamer on a personal level and on a professional level, and he told me some stuff. And I'll never forget when he looked at me and he said, "This is the first time me watching you wrestle tonight, kid." And I loved it. And I was just like, holy shit, oh my god. And then he told me keep up the hard work. I was just so fucking happy, man. But as for Christian, I'm happy that he's back. Can he perform on the same level as he could have or should? We're just going to have to wait and see. But to answer your fourth question, fucking John Cena. I did not know that until you just told me so. I have to start working on my biceps, Dan. I mean, shit. To answer your fifth question, have I ever watched the Angry Video Game Nerd? No, I have not. I'm going to check him out. To answer your sixth question, worst wrestler of all time? Definitely either Great Khali or, Great Khali or, who the fuck is... I don't think it gets worse than Great Khali, so I have to say Great Khali is the worst wrestler of all time. To answer your seventh question, what materials do I like in Minecraft? I like glowstone, I like red wool, and I like stone bricks. That's what I like. To answer your eighth question, what would happen if they messed up the fusion? Well, they could have kissed their life goodbye, because think about it. Janemba wasn't going to just sit back and watch them fuse again. Are you kidding me? He felt their power, but they fucked up. He felt their power, so he was like, fuck that. I'm going to go separate them, and I'm going to go kill them. So I'm pretty sure Janemba would have murdered them. That would have been the end of it, just bottom line. To answer your ninth question, I don't really drink soda anymore, but if I had to remember, my favorite was either Coca-Cola or Sprite. Those were my two. To answer your 10th question, why do we laugh? We laugh because we have the human emotion to pretty much be entertained and just have sarcasm, you know? We laugh to pretty much soothe in our day. We laugh because we find something entertaining and we find something enjoyable. That's what I think the personification of laughing is, especially if you want to laugh at something that's really funny and something that has meaning behind it. And yeah, it is the personification on life, because when you laugh, you live. When you live, you laugh. So, and to answer your 11th question, what is the funniest video I've ever seen in my life? It would have to be one of those angry videos where some kid got his World of Warcraft account deleted, and what the fucking kid does was he ran in his room and he shoved the remote control in his ass. What the hell? I mean, I don't know. I mean, the kid was just raging and fucking A. But thank you for your questions, man. On to the next question, which is from DJ Hey, Alex, you are an amazing man, and I just love your videos. Okay, questions. Question number 1. Who is the actual winner of Broly versus Cell? Wouldn't that be fucking amazing to see those two villains duke it out? Hell yeah. Question 2. What would be the scariest horror movie you've ever seen? Question 3. Should they make a movie out of Nazi zombies? Question 4. What is your opinion on gay and lesbians? Do you think it's wrong Don't care for it. Just let them float on their own boat, or do you support it? Question 5. Will you do a playthrough of Evil Dead Regeneration? Thanks, man. See you later. Thank you, bro. I would love to see, to answer your first question, I would love to see Broly versus Cell. That shit would have been awesome. But, I mean, as much as I love Broly, Cell would just destroy him. Guys, I mean, think about this for a second, right? How could you think Cell would lose to Broly? You know, Broly is pretty much unbeatable, quote unquote, but it took like an entire army of fucking Saiyans to defeat Cell. Like, everybody, I mean, if Cell didn't unleash the Cell Juniors, he would have knocked everybody the fuck out by himself. Granted, I mean, he even fought against Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and whatnot. He didn't really last as much, but he fought, you know, everybody that was there. He beat the shit out of everybody. Goku quit against them, you know, so that just says a lot. Did he quit against Broly? No. Even though Broly's not canon, that's besides the point. But I think Cell would win that one. To answer your second question, scariest horror movie I've ever seen. So far, I would have to say Paranormal Activity 1. And listen to me. Because when I went to go see it in theaters, it was the noises that kind of spooked me. It wasn't the movie, it was just the atmosphere. You know, not seeing what's there. That's the element of surprise. That's what threw me off. And the ending was just fucking sick, man. I was just like, what the hell is this? I was just freaked out. To answer your third question, absolutely not. Just stick Nazi zombies out of there. Do not let them just make a... I mean, eventually they are going to make a movie like that, but I really do hope not. I mean, World War Z was great. Just don't do Nazi zombies. To answer your fourth question, I answered this so many times. I don't really care for it. You know, if they want to do it, they do it. Do I think it's right? No. I mean, what the fuck? You don't see two male dogs fucking, but hey, it is what it is with gays and lesbos, and it doesn't affect me. I don't hate. I don't discriminate. You know, because a lot of people often want to throw that. If it's like, hey, do you support gay rights? And if you say no, they're gonna be like, oh, you hate. Like, no, I just don't care for it. You guys do what you have to do. If you try to affect me with it, I will retaliate. So do not get any of that junk in my business or in my way. And to answer your last question, I actually tried looking for that game. I couldn't find it anywhere. If I can get my hands on it, then yeah, why not? I mean, shit. But as of this point, it just seems impossible for me because the game is so hard to obtain, and it's just like, what the hell. But thank you for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Prestige Pac-Man. Hey, Alex, it's me again. Thank you so much for answering my questions, and the most important part. Question 1. I have a girlfriend that's moving to Cali. I know it sucks, but I want to do a lot before she leaves. What should I do? Damn, that's kind of a hard situation. Question 2. Do you think that Goku can beat Baby Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, Cell, and Kibu all in his God form? Question number 3. Are you going to do a gameplay of Titanfall? Question number 4. In the Pokemon movie with, what is that, Darga? Do you think it was canon? If not, I thought it was a bad... Well, number 1, I never saw that movie, so I can't really say anything. Question 5, do you think they would make a DBZ game just based on Battle of Gods? Thank you for answering my questions. P.S. Fuck you, California! P.S.S. Fuck you, 3DS. Alright, here we go. To answer your first question, your girlfriend's moving. If you know for sure that she's going away and she's not coming back, then I guess you can make the most of it. Just come to the realization that if you do want to work it out, try long-distance relationships. If not, then I guess it's the end of that chapter, man. The first thing I would want you to do with her is just sit down and talk to her about everything. Like, well, depending on when she's moving, just sit her down one day, just invite her over your house and just sit down and just talk about the future. Talk about everything you want. Talk about everything she wants. Talk about how it would work out, how it wouldn't work out. Just pretty much lay down the basis of what's going to happen and what you want to happen and what she wants to happen and whatnot. After that, just do whatever you need to do in order to, you know, create more memories. Go out. If you guys want to just have fun and mingle, just do what you have to do. But also remember that if she's gone for good, man, then she's gone for good. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You can try long-distance relationships, but honestly, with those, they never really work out. There's always going to be sidetracks. I mean, she's going to get sidetracked by other guys. You might get sidetracked by other girls, so... it's always going to have that push and pull sort of effect, you know? To answer your second question, I definitely believe that Goku can decimate all of them in his Super Saiyan God form. Without question, he could. So do I think any one of them could actually bear up against Goku in that form? Absolutely not. To answer your third question, Titanfall, will I be doing a gameplay Let's Play on it? Abso-fucking-lutely. To answer your fourth question, I can't really say because I never saw that movie. And to answer your last question, Battle of Z does incorporate Battle of Gods, hence the word Battle of Z, Battle of Gods. So that's something we're all going to be looking forward to, thank God. So pretty much that's a heads up for the future. But thank you for your questions, man. On to the next question, which is from DBZ Watcha. Sup, dude, this is my first time asking questions, so I'll start off with 6 questions for now. All right, 1 or 2 may be weird, so here I go. Oh, God, here we go. All right, question number 1. What do you think would happen if a psycho were to try and have their way with a zombie in a zombie apocalypse? What the fucking hell? Question 2. What would you do if you had powers or abilities of Goku or Vegeta? You spelled Vegeta by the wrong, but question 3. If you can get a ride off a person or people in this world, why'd you put rid? If I can get rid of anybody, who would I get rid of? Question 4. If I was Vegeta, would I have jumped in front of Goku to kill some of the main villains? Question 5. What would you do if you could fight Yamcha in real life? Question 6. If the Purge existed in real life, what would you do? I hope you are able to answer my questions, and I hope you can do more Black Ops Zombies in the future. P.S. Screw you, pal! Screw you, Yamcha, screw you, Squids, and screw you, fucking creepers. Alright, well, to answer your first question, why in the world would anybody ever try to have sexual orientation or sexual interaction with a zombie? That's just like borderline just what the hell. Number 1, either the person is just not all up there, or number 2, he just knows that he's up there, but he just chooses to stick his cack inside of a corpse that's already dead and walking the earth. So what would happen if a psycho were to try to do that? Well, let's just say he's going to get infected right away and he will turn into one of them, or he will just completely get decimated. So to answer your second question, what would I do if I had the abilities of Goku and Vegeta? Well, actually, I would want to have the power of both, but if I had to pick one, I would say Goku, because I would be able to do instant transmission and all that kind of good stuff, so I'd be able to go, you know, from planet to planet. As for Vegeta, I would love to have his Big Bang attack along with his final explosion. Just in case shit gets a little sticky, I can just wrap myself around somebody and just blow myself to smithereens, and that'll be the end of that one. To answer your third question, if I can get rid of a person or people in this world, who would I get rid of? I would get rid of all of the Jesuit bloodline Illuminati fuckers, like Brzezinski and Kissinger and Rothschild and Rockefeller and Obama. I'd get rid of those fuckers. Then I would get rid of Lil Wayne, I would get rid of Drake, I would get rid of Nicki Minaj, I would get rid of Justin Bieber, I would get rid of Rick Ross, I would get rid of Chief Keef, I would get rid of all of these suckers. Then I would get rid of John fucking Cena. That's exactly who I get rid of next. Then after that, I would probably get rid of George W. Bush after all the fucking crap he's given us. Then after that, I would probably get rid of Pa. Sorry, Pa. To answer your fourth question, I mean, if I was Vegeta, would I have jumped in front of Goku while he killed some enemies? I mean, no, because why would I? I hate Goku, so why would I try to defend him? Granted, I'll save him from death, but would I get in the way of attacks and whatnot? Hell no. To answer your fifth question, if I had to fight Yamcha in real life, I would beat that man's face into the ground. That's all I have to say. I would destroy him. And to answer your last question, the Purge, what would I do? Honestly, I mean, I would try my best. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would try my best to go out there and fucking start, like, looting places for, like, TVs or games. I would get, like, every single game and then come home and fucking play it. But in a real-life situation, I would definitely lock myself down in the house in case anybody wants to break in and wants to go at it. I mean, shit, we can go at it, and then, you know, I mean, shit will hit the fan. So, but thank you for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Funny Browns 26. Question 1. Have you ever played Dragon Ball Ultimate Budoden? Okay. Question 2. Did you know that Dragon Ball's Heroes has Gogeta Super Saiyan 3 and Baby Janemba? Question number 3. If you knew how to make mods, would you make one? Question 4. Are you going to play Minecraft with an awesome mod called Dragon Block? See, I heard that one so many times. By the way, once you get a PS3, my username is Ampan. And sorry for the Dragon Ball Z questions. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. It's okay, man. So am I. To answer your first question, I never really heard of that game, to be honest with you, so I'm not really familiar with it, so I don't really have any opinions about it. But to answer your second question, I did hear about that. I heard about Gogeta. I did not hear about Baby Janemba. If there was a Baby Janemba, then Jesus Christ, who would be able to stop him? His power would be unlimited. To answer your third question, I mean, I really don't know how to use mods. You know, if I did, I would definitely create some and definitely use some, but I don't know how to make mods. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. So, I mean, if I did, I would do some awesome stuff. So, and to answer your last question, will I be doing the Dragon Block C? Absolutely, yes, I am. When will I be doing it? You're just going to have to wait and find out, but I am going to do it. So, thank you for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Uncooked Bacon. Uncooked Bacon, damn. Hey bro, what's up? I'd like to thank you for answering my questions. Sorry for bad spelling, and thank you for taking your time to read this. It means a lot. Alright, question 1. Would you love to see Batista, Brock Lesnar, and Goldberg go face-to-face in a steel cage match versus The Shield? Question number 2. Do you live in New York? So do I, Long Island. My brother lives in Queens. Oh my god. Do you know him? You might. His first name is Nikos. I won't give you his last name for privacy issues. I mean, just by saying that, I mean, I don't know anybody by the name of Nikos, just to answer that real quick. I mean, Queens is a big area, Brooklyn is a big area, Long Island is a big area, so for me to know somebody by the name of Nikos amongst that entire populace is just, whew, highly unlikely. Question number 3. I got inspired by your videos and some of the other YouTubers. You easy top 5 out of 10. Easy, and a new YouTuber. I have 12 subs, and I'm going Yo Pro on Pokemon Show. Oh my god, I can barely read this. Fuck. So do I do Let's Plays? Okay, let me see if I get a shout out. That'd be awesome. Okay, question number 4. Would you like to see a crossover world of Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, and One Piece in a PS4 or PS3 game? It would be awesome. And thanks again for taking your time to read this again. Sorry for my bad spelling. Holy crap. You need to correct your spelling. Alright, to answer your first question, absolutely not. You know, fuck Batista, fuck Lesnar, and fuck Goldberg. I mean, they're just sellouts. For my own, you know, personal reasons, that's why I believe that. But don't really care about them. The Shield is better. So, I already answered your second question. Sorry about that, man. I don't know anybody by the name of Nikos. To answer your third question, you're trying to get a shout out. Well, guys, check out Mr. Uncooked Bacon with his little Pikachu and his Pokey hat. If you're going to be doing Pokemon Let's Plays, be very careful because Nintendo will be on your ass. And to answer your last question, would I like to see that? Absolutely, I would like to see how every character would incorporate and actually interact with each other. So to see them all like in one video game, I would love to see them all fight. That's exactly what I would love to see all of them do. But thank you for your question, Mr. Bacon. Thank you all, everybody, for watching this week's episode of Fan Mail of the Week. I think you all might want to stay tuned for next week because I'm going to try my best to do the best and biggest fan mail I can possibly do next week. No promises, no promises. But as again, everybody, help me reach oh, Jesus Christ, you hear me right now? I'm all confused. I'm reading the question. Help me reach 10,000 views on a fan mail video, actually, so I can just do more of it. I've been doing fan mails consistently for just weeks now, and I hope you all enjoyed this. And right now I gotta get my ass to bed because I'm gonna take a nap because I've been up all day, including making this. So thank you all for watching, everybody. As always, my name is Alex. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Leave your questions and send them to me in the inbox. Preferably, I would like it to be in video format. That would be pretty cool. So thank you all for watching, everybody. Please hit this video up with a like. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. And on that note, everybody, I will be saying ta-ta because I am going to take my big ass to bed. Alright, guys, I'll be seeing you all later. Peace.